Hello, Mike.
Hey, man.
Good to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you too.
Now we're gonna ping you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, go for it.
Cool. First, what's your channel name?
Mike A, so that's Mikeaye. Search it on YouTube, you'll find it.
Appreciate that. Do that, folks. Reason for the channel name. Why did you choose that as a name to start with? Because that just sounds like Mike A.
Mike A. Well, there's this YouTuber called, he used to put videos up. What was his name? A Online, AYY Online. He's like a UK YouTuber.
Yeah.
And my surname starts with an A as well. So my first name is Michael. So I was like, Mike A, why not?
That's good.
Yeah.
What drew you to YouTube and to start what you were doing?
Well, it's like you go on YouTube, you see random people posting up videos, and you're like, well, I could do that too. Like, they're making all this money. Like,
yeah.
So it's like, so that's what made me start.
How are you finding that? Are you seeing the success, or is it growing, or?
So it's hard to answer that question. I'd have to tell you from the beginning. So it's like I started making videos, like vlogs and stuff, but I didn't know that you had to market it to get the views. So when I started, I got like 24 views if I remember correctly. And then from there, I was like, you know what? Because I've had this skill of animating for a very long time now. I've been doing it for years, basically. So I was like, you know what? Let me find something that people want to watch. So I found this show called One Punch Man, and they already had a series going on that was fully animated already. It's season 1. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the comic book. They call it manga in Japan. Yeah. And then I read ahead, and I was like, okay, there's this chapter. Doesn't take too long to animate. Like, it looks like I could do it in like a few weeks. So I did it, animated it, put it on YouTube.
I can buy some stuff too. I need my time off too, you know.
Well, I am an officer of the Hero Association, so going out with girls counts as a necessary expense. A frontline fighter like me has to keep looking for promising young sprouts, you know. Then how about this? Since we're both taking time off, how about a meeting with the hero, Sweet Mask?
What? Really? I'm his biggest fan!
But only if you give me a kiss on the cheek.
I wonder. You're not lying, are you?
I promise. Just one kiss, and you get to meet Sweet Mask. I know him personally.
Mind arranging one for me as well? Here comes a sweet kiss to your pudgy face.
And even then, when I just put it on, I didn't get that many views for that until I was like, you know what, let me actually search on YouTube, see who's already getting the views for this type of content. So I searched on YouTube, found this guy called Durzo Blint. I asked him, I was like, you know what, do you want this video on your channel? I mean, your subscribers will probably like it. He had I think at that point around 50K subscribers, and each of his videos were getting 100K views per video. Wow. So I was like, yeah, do you want it? And he hit me back. He was like, oh, why did you actually make this? And I was like, well, yeah. And then, so long story short, he put it on his channel, and now it's sitting at like 1.5 million.
Yeah, I saw the video, and it's insane. I think that's like the most watched video on his channel. Yeah. it's quite insane. It's like, raw. Yeah. And even on yours, it got 41K. So it's that's your most watched video on your channel as well. And on that switch in focus seemed to help, because obviously you said the vlogging was a lot more difficult than the animation.
Yeah, well, not difficult to make, but
in terms of marketing, etc., etc.
In terms of getting views, yeah. Well, what I got from those.
Yeah, what did they teach you in terms of just YouTube, and if any? I don't know if he taught you anything about animation, but just show.
He's just a YouTuber. After the whole video thing, we actually became friends. I added him on Twitter. I made Twitter just to talk to him. No homo. He was basically teaching me how YouTube works. You have to build an audience, build a community. You have to give people what they want to see, stuff like that. And he's also telling me how much people make off YouTube. I'm not sure if I should actually say numbers, but you know.
You can say rough figures. I know you can't say exacts, but you can give
Yeah, I can give a general idea. There's a lot of factors that goes into it. Depending on where your viewers are watching from, how long they're watching your videos, or if they actually click on the ads, stuff like that. Really and truly, it depends on what advertisers want to show on the video.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah. So it's like if you have content where advertisers will feel, oh my God, that will sell my product a lot better, or I can reach a whole lot of people, you'll make more money. But if you're making videos for like people in Romania, like a friend of mine does, you're not gonna make that much money of ads, even if you're getting the views.
Are there any dates, anything that any projects coming up that fans should know about?
So I've got an animation coming up. It's basically like another One Punch Man thing, but it's him and My Hero Academia kind of mix up. Not sure if anybody will know what that means, but you know.
Let's talk about it, get it out there, you know.
So there's a character in this show called One Punch Man called Saitama.
Yeah.
And there's a character in this show called My Hero Academia called Izuku Midori, I believe. And I'm basically going to make a fanfic animation of them two fighting. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to my channel. But yeah, I've got that coming up. That should be out probably end of October.
Sounds good.
And I'm doing another One Punch Man chapter, that should be out December. But then on top of that, I'm doing my own original series, which is a manga, like a comic book for those like who knows what comic is, and that should be out December as well. So yes.
All right, so let's switch it back for a second. You got into YouTube, I assume this year or last year? How recently was that?
I think it was March when I made my first video that I took down. But you know, I started this year. Yeah.
What in terms of early life? I know people don't. We coming from a background we come from. YouTube isn't the answer or isn't the goal that we're told to go for.
Yeah.
What were you looking to do growing up?
Well, I was a family-based guy, a very family-based guy. So what my parents said, basically, I did. So it's like, my parents told me to go to uni. I went to uni. My parents told me to get this job or got that job. Until after a while, I was like, I'm actually not just happy following what my parents say, because it's like they've lived life, they've done what they've done, but I don't know anything other than what my parents have told me. So it's like I want to kind of experience it for myself. But there was a lot of factors. I went to uni for pharmacy, right? Lots of people would say that's a good thing to do, but like it's very hard to explain. It's like, let's say it's like Santa. This is just follow me here. Yeah. So it's like you're a kid, you're 10 years old, and you're like, oh my God, Santa's real. I can't wait for my present on Christmas. But then you grow up and you're like 12, and then you realize that Santa's fake. And then you're like, you have that, like the wall's been removed from your eyes, and you're like, well, why, if that makes any sense? And then what do I do now, basically? So I was like, you know what, let me just try something. So I started learn programming. I could go do it full time, but it wasn't something I was passionate in. And then been doing animation for years. So I was like, you know what? Actually, first I didn't even think about going to YouTube for animation, but I was like, I do animations anyway, so I might as well do it for YouTube, and then that's how it started, basically.
You touched on an important point. Can you talk about uni? Did you finish uni? Did you leave early?
I left at such a stupid time. I've got so much debt and nothing to show for it.
Why do you believe that to be the case, though, that you left at a bad time?
Because I was who leaves at third year, and then you've got one more year left? It's a 4-year course, isn't it? And I left in the third year, like midway third year.
Yeah, but if you're not happy.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you'll sort the debt, so...
Yeah. But if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. Like, I wouldn't.
Exactly. That's the thing, and I think that's what people are kind of scared to touch on, is just go for it in terms of their passions. People trying to keep it safe.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even say uni's a bad thing, though, because I think from what I just said, it sounds like I'm kind of bashing.
Well, I don't think you're saying that, but I think you're also saying that, you made a decision based on how you felt about the course of the time.
Yeah.
Like, for most people, and people, like, uni's a big thing. I'm not going to ever say don't go to uni. Uni's a powerful thing.
Yeah.
And it's useful for everything, backup, etc.
Yeah.
But as a guy, I didn't go to uni. I did a foundation degree as an apprentice.
Yeah.
So, like, I say just watch what you're doing in that regard. it's important you go for the right reasons.
Yeah.
With uni, so that's how I hear when I'm hearing you talk about like it's important because you made a decision based on, you know what, you could have got your degree in pharmacy.
Yeah.
But then I assume you would have gone into pharmacy, or you would have considered it.
There's no like. There's never going to be like, and I know when parents say, oh yeah, just go to uni, get the degrees as a backup, like it's never going to happen. You're going to be a pharmacist. Yeah. It's like, why am I going to uni, getting a degree, what, just to look at it on my wall and just smile and just tell people I got that degree for no reason. It's not going to happen. I'm going to be a pharmacist, you know, but that's more the reason why I made a decision to stop, so that I can actually do what I want to do.
No, I respect that. Definitely respect that. Would you go back to vlogging? Or doing the YouTube videos you were doing originally, or
probably will.
You will.
I probably will, because I'm starting up another channel that's going to be not just animation; it's going to be just live stuff. So if people like me enough, then there'll be a lot of vlogs on that channel.
Where do you see yourself in a year's time? So a year from end of 2018, where do you see yourself?
End of 2018, probably have my own company, making comic books and stuff. Hopefully have an anime in production at that point. My own personal anime, like cartoon, basically, yeah.
In terms of that, were there any YouTubers that you looked at in terms of animation and what they were doing, or have you just been yourself more focused, just self-driven?
There are a few, but none that do what I want to do, like original series.
Yeah, of course.
There's one in some random country, I can't remember his name. I think it's Motion Animation, is his YouTube channel, but his animation is in like Malaysian or something. And it's got English subtitles, but he's someone I was like, wow, that's actually really cool. There's another guy called K Animations. He left a comment on my video, which got like 70 something likes for some weird reason. But yeah, no others come to mind at this point. Oh no, there was some guy smitten for the win. He used to do animation, but then he kind of, I think he tries to do his own original thing, but people didn't really like it. So I don't think he's making animations anymore. So yeah, and I think that's all the ones I know, to be honest.
Okay, cool. No, that's good though, man. And in terms of what you see a niche.
Yeah. There's definitely a demand.
That's what matters.
That's
what matters.
Yeah.
And in terms of advice, what would you give to anyone up and coming in animation or in YouTube in general? What would you advise them if you could say one thing?
Do not procrastinate.
That's a key, actually.
That's with anything in life, but it's like, you know what you should be doing. Why are you on Facebook? Why are you on Twitter? Why are you watching other YouTube videos? You know, you need to be doing what you need to be doing, because if you don't do it, who's going to do it? Just. That's very true. Wow, that's sort of deep.
That's deep, mate. No, that's a key thing, and I think people underestimate the value of time.
Yeah.
And how short it is.